What a question. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Finding ways to be happy, positive, accepting and loving about our bodies is not always easy. That's why Butterfly has paired with Instagram to ask 5 of Australia's top creators how they use social media to be body kind. Butterfly's Body Kind online survey was distributed to help us understand more about social media use and how it can affect people and the way they feel about their bodies. How do you stay body kind when using social media?
I think that the best way to stay body kind is to really curate your feed.
Surround yourselves with people that make you feel good about your body, that encourage you to be kinder to yourself.
I just have no time for people that I don't want to follow, and I'm not scared to hit that unfollow button if it's going to make me happier.
For me, being body kind is also being body kind to the people that are consuming my content.
I'm really careful about the words that I use around my body, and for my personal feed, I make sure that I'm following people that make me feel good about myself, and if anything is making me feel a bit off, then I just don't engage.
Oh, this is a good one.
Should you believe everything you see on Instagram?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
There's a lot of real things on Instagram, but you just got to be careful and take everything with a grain of salt.
Just remember, like, social media is that 1-2% of someone's existence.
I used to get rid of every blemish. I look back at some of the photos I posted now and go, what were you thinking?
I always think if I'm about to start comparing myself, then I'm probably comparing myself at what I deem my worst to someone's best that they're putting out on Instagram.
You don't need to change anything based on seeing another creator's body and the way that they look.
Someone else's beauty never takes away from your own.
I think follow the right people. Follow just people that make you feel really good about yourself, but never change yourself for anybody.
Let live and let be. Live, love, laugh. Don't worry about it. See you. Thank you. Next. Okay.
Oh, I don't like this one. That makes me, like, sad.
How does it make you feel that a majority of people surveyed compare themselves to influencers?
So that definitely doesn't surprise me. I think it's really sad.
Knowing what's out there online, I think that makes me really sad to think that a lot of people are comparing themselves to influencers, especially when we know that influencers do edit their images and change their bodies.
I guess the harm of comparison to me is that I would never be good enough.
And I just think if you're trying to chase something that you're seeing online, it's probably not going to work because you don't know whether what they've done. There's some high-tech stuff out there these days.
So yeah, just, I guess, coming to terms with who you are as a person and embracing yourself and embracing your own beauty is just so important because that is who you are.
How do you show up for your friends and your Instagram community in body kind ways?
I love this question.
I just try and be as authentic as possible.
I show up as myself. I show up as a plus-size girl, and I think that's me being body kind, but also body kind to the community to just normalise that we don't have to be something we're not.
I don't post anything that I'm not feeling at the time, because if I show up and say, hey everyone, love yourself, feel good about yourself, and I'm not feeling it, then people can see straight through that, and that's also not good for me. You know, I think I really need to acknowledge if I'm in a negative headspace about my body.
All of the language I use on my socials is always very body kind, very pro-body.
I like to break up my feed and show my real life and my real self and my face without makeup or filters or anything like that.
You know, we're sick of seeing over-edited and like glamorous lifestyles. I don't want to see that. I mean, that makes me feel bad about myself.
So I would just unfollow a lot of people, and that's the best advice that I'm going to give to someone.
That is something that really, really helped me. When I changed who I was following, I started to feel a lot better about myself because I could see the beauty in all of these different diverse people.
That's what I love Instagram about now. It's like all of these thought leaders that teach me so much about my own relationship with my body every day.
I think when it comes to finding community online, social media has been amazing.
The second I came out as non-binary, and even just shortly before, the second other people around me started to come out, you know, people on Instagram that I follow and admire, it gave me a green light to do the same.
Everyone is on their own journey, and I think that's what a lot of people have to remember. You just need to live for you, as authentic as you want to be, and just show up. Yeah, for you. And I think that's important. And that's how I show up on social media.
I love social media. Like, I can't get enough of it because I use it in a good way.
If you're really careful about who you're following and who you sort of want to be your audience, it can be used in such a powerful way.
That is social media in a nutshell. It's a roller coaster. You just have to know how to ride it.
It's really important to celebrate our bodies, not for what they look like, but all the amazing things they can do. So in a world where we can be anything, be body kind.